the Bob Mills Weather Center, Oklahoma weather expert, Cassie Heiter.
Got to talk about the weather because we're all ready for the holiday weekend.
And we had all these baseball games tonight. We did okay, right?
Yeah, we did great. You know, I was in North Oklahoma City, you know, on our dinner break, and we did get some sprinkles. But it was very isolated.
Good in Stillwater, though.
Yes.
For the OSU game.
Yes.
Good for the Savannah Bananas.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we made it out alive. This weekend, though, we're still going to be dodging some showers here and there. So if you have outdoor plans, just make sure that you stay updated with the latest radar, because they can pop up almost anywhere in the state with the kind of pattern we're in. And honestly, western Oklahoma, they could certainly still use it. That's where the drought has been. Again, it'd be more west of I-44, and that's where lake levels are going to be a little bit lower. But off to the east, lake levels seem to be doing just fine. So just keep that in mind. The farther west you go, lakes are a little down. But you know, today we made it to 82 degrees, and that's the exact temperature that we should be for this time of year. Lots of mid and upper 70s out to the west. And you know, a lot like what happened last night, we're going to be watching what is taking place out to the west. Next Gen Live, it's very quiet right now. We hardly have anything showing up on radar, but the exception really is all out to the west across New Mexico, now moving into the Oklahoma Panhandle. You can see the showers and storms out there. There is one severe storm. There's also some flood advisories from some of those storms, the isolated storms that move through parts of the Texas Panhandle. Everything's drifting off to the east, but all of the data is showing that it will weaken as it moves into Oklahoma. So this is our downtown camera of our Lucky Star Sky Cam network. We got more of a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Still pretty warm. We're at 72 degrees and east-northeast wind right now at 7 miles an hour with dew points in the low 60s. Temperatures in the west, we're in the low to mid 60s. Here in the center part of the state, mid 60s to low 70s, and off to the east, kind of a mix of mid 60s and low 70s as well, with a very light wind coming in out of the east. So overall, a very pleasant evening. Overnight tonight, we're really not expecting a whole lot of change. By tomorrow morning, there is going to be just a slight chance of rain. Some of these storms actually make it into western Oklahoma, but you know, this pattern really hasn't changed a whole lot. What we're expecting during the day tomorrow is with the afternoon heating, we could see a little bit of unstable atmosphere and maybe a couple of isolated showers and storms here and there. But tonight we're going to be all good. I think some of those storms try to make it for western and southwestern Oklahoma. Just a slight chance right now for most of us. And then tomorrow afternoon, overall, the chance is going to be pretty low as well. So overnight, there's a much better chance, obviously, some of those storms out in the western Panhandle making a little bit farther to the east. But western Oklahoma keeping that chance at about 20% right now. Same goes for Oklahoma City. There's a very slim chance some rain does make it into the metro by tomorrow morning as temperatures drop down into the upper 50s and low 60s. Tomorrow afternoon, it's going to be a lot like today, I think, temperature-wise, especially 82 degrees. That's what we're shooting for again. Upper 70s across the west, but 80 in Altus, 82 in Lawton, and about 84 degrees tomorrow afternoon in Stillwater. Tomorrow afternoon and evening, still just a slight chance of an isolated shower or storm in central Oklahoma, but the farther south and west you go later in the afternoon and evening, I think the chance of rain and storms will be just a little bit higher. But here's the thing, still not expecting any severe weather, so some great news there. But there could be an isolated storm that produces maybe some isolated pea-sized hail, so very small, and it wouldn't last long. Sunday afternoon, we're back in the 70s and 80s. Low 70s, though, in Clinton. Mid 70s in Woodward. 74 in Hobart. 77 in Lawton. 79 in Enid. 79 degrees also over in Ponca City. Sunday afternoon, chances do go up just a little bit for almost everyone. But again, we're still going to be in that slight chance category. So any one spot across the state has a slight chance of seeing an isolated shower storm. Monday, so Memorial Day itself, temperatures dropping a couple of degrees in some spots. So 80 degrees, 84 in Stillwater, 81 in Ponca City, 79 in Alva, 74 in Hobart, and 70 degrees Monday afternoon in Lawton. We still have that slight chance of rain and storms, but this time we're still keeping the highest chance of rain and storms in southwest Oklahoma. So your 9-day forecast showing that we're going to have an everyday chance. The pattern really hasn't changed. I'm not expecting a whole lot of change in our near future. So every day we've got a chance of rain and storms. Temperatures are going to hold steady in the low 70s. If we do get some storms that kind of hold steady for a little bit, temperatures go down just a little bit, but you know, those overnight lows, low to mid 60s, wind staying out of the south between about 5 to 15 generally. So, you know, as we get into the end of next week, into early next weekend, chances start to go up, but we're so far out from that. So much could change from now until then, but so far this weekend, honestly, I think we're going to see more dry hours than not.